I already have a fish. Look at that, first cast on the dangle dart. That's why you guys fish the old Googan dangle dart right there, because it does the old dangling. Look at that trout. Beautiful, beautiful West Slope cutthroat trout. Welcome back, guys. I'm Puddle Bryce, Northwest Fisherman, and what if I told you the GOOGAN dart could be an absolute cheat code in overpowered lure when fishing for the native West Slope cutthroat trout and the endangered bull trout and any other salmonoid and trout species here in the Pacific Northwest? Well, I could either tell you I'm either wrong or I'm right, but I personally feel like when I hit the bank here in just a few minutes, do a little bit of dangling on the LOCHSA River, one of the best trout streams here in the United States, and chasing after those two trout species I named, I think it could be an absolute overpowered cheat code of a lure. So with that being said, let's grab that nice little swait stick, get the old waders wet, do a little bit of dangling, and let's not only see if I can break my personal best West Slope cutthroat trout, but let's see if I can catch big mass numbers of these trout in this high flowing, amazing, world-class river. You guys stay tuned and let's get fishing. Okay guys, I got two packs. I got the old Pro Blue Red and then this natural color. I'm gonna throw this Pro Blue Red out just for a little bit. I might end up honestly switching to the more natural little presentation. But look at this. This is just absolutely beautiful. You got big old nice green luscious mountains surrounded by all these nice trees. Then you got the beautiful, beautiful LOCHSA River that I'm very blessed to come out here and be able to dangle in. So with that being said, let's do a little bit of dangling. I am eager to catch myself one of these trout. The water is still pretty darn high. It came down a bit since the last time I was up here. Last time I was up here, you guys didn't even see that video. You know, the water is dang near all the way up to those logs up there. And it was absolutely ripping, I tell you what. It was so fast, but today it's not like that. It is still pretty fast out, and it is a bit chilly. It's like in the low 50s right now. When I first got up here, I was able to see my breath. It was that cold, and it's just about June. I already have a fish. Look at that, first cast on the dangle dart. That's why you guys fish the old Googan dangle dart right there, because it does the old dangling. Come here, you little meister. Come on, this thing has some weight to it too. Is it a West Slope? Oh, it is a West Slope. #1 on the books. That's a very good trout too. That is why, guys, this right here, let's go bring it up to the big camera. That is a very good fish. Look at that, the hook popped right out. Bada bing, bada boom, weightless, 1/16 ounce or 1/8 ounce jig head. With the old dangle dart, gets you one of these nice, beautiful West Slope cutthroat trout. What an amazing species right there. Oh, bring you out for the water just for a second. Try and get the big camera on you, buddy. I know, you're fired up, you're ready to get back. I'm self-filming today, so you guys gotta be with me here, okay? Look at that trout. Beautiful, beautiful West Slope cutthroat trout. That is why, oh, come here, buddy. Yep, there he goes. Oh, that is why you fish the old 1/16 ounce or 1/8 ounce jig head paired with the nice, beautiful little GOOGAN dart. That's all it is right there. Okay, so let's go see if we can catch ourselves another one. That was even 30 seconds of fishing, and I slayed into that thing. Sure do. Wish Emma was with me. she's always amazing when it comes to helping me chase this fishing dream I have. That was awesome. I couldn't have asked for a better fish right there. And I'm just fishing right on the edge of this current line. These trout are gonna stage in the water that I'm standing in right now, and they're gonna wait for any bait to come down, whether it's bugs from the top, whether it's crustaceans or water bugs, or any bait fish. You know, trout's a predatory fish. They don't just eat bugs, they eat other fish as well, so keep that in mind. And that is what this lure is replicating right here, is other bait fish floating down in this amazing river. I'm just keeping it right off the bottom. There's a lot of grass, a lot of trees right now, a lot of debris, rock, and you know, fishing an open-ended hook like this to this caliber, you can tend to get hooked up pretty easily if you're not careful where you're pitching your lure at. If you guys are new here and enjoy Pacific Northwest fishing content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm always out, whether it's chasing for trout, bass, pike, sturgeon, you guys name it. I'm always out there trying to chase after a different species. So hit that subscribe button. If you guys are ever curious, the rods I like to fish, you guys always usually see me fish with like these red or black rods and this white and black rod. This brand is Swait. It's a very good local brand for us anglers here in the Pacific Northwest. It's owned by my favorite store, which is North 40. And this is their line of rods, Swait. You see me promote them quite a bit. But you can just go onto the website, you know, swait.com or whatever it is, or go to North 40, pick them up in store. And they also make reels. This is their spinning reel, the Brigade. They're good rods. They have very good warranty too. I have broken these things a handful of times, not by, you know, the rod breaking under like tension, under power. It's me either getting it caught on reeds when I'm going up a creek or smashing it into something. You just bring it in, okay? I broke my rod, we'll get you a new one. And I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Come on, Mr. Trout, where are you at? Where are you at, Mr. Trout? There we go. Oh my gosh, what do we have? What do we have? Is it a big squawfish? Oh my gosh. This thing's big. This thing's big. Is it a big trout or is it a big squawfish? Oh, it's running. It's tumbling. Oh, it's a big squawfish. Is it a trout? No, it's a big pike minnow. These things are super invasive. They like to eat all your little native fish, as your West Slope cutthroat trout and the bull trout, the mountain whitefish. When the salmon, steelhead spawn, they'll eat all of the fry. Like, they're not good. In some areas you're not supposed to release them, but this is a very big squawfish. I'll show you guys. This is a pretty big one. They almost look like a mountain whitefish, but they're not. They're super invasive. Look at that big old predatory mouth. These things do no good in this river. And they are very invasive. So, tell you what though, that little dude did like the GOOGAN DART. I knew it was a pike minnow. If I hooked into a trout and it started running like that, I probably would have the state record, which I think the state record is around that 26-inch mark, a little over 2 feet. Oh, I still have my backpack on. I didn't even realize that. I literally have over $1,000 worth of camera gear on my back right now over a river. That's not very smart. Any little crappie jig you come and fish in rivers, almost anywhere, you can catch anything on them. They're such a good, overpowered little lure. If I had to pick one lure to fish for the rest of my life, you know, I mean, I gotta fish something that's gonna catch me a variety of fish, all the way down from panfish, all the way up to your bigger fish. I am probably picking a nice little crappie jig. They're overpowered. Absolutely overpowered. Oh my gosh, is that another one? Oh, spit it. No way. Oh no, I still have it. Still have it. What is it? Oh, that's a big squawfish. Oh. Didn't know this was gonna be a day for fishing for squawfish. Another pretty good sized invasive species. The old squawfish. They're fun to catch, that's for sure. They fight. They definitely fight. But I think it's time to hit a new hole. Let's go see if we can find somewhere else to go catch some nice West Slope cutthroat trout. There's like one of those spots where I'm not like super certain that I'm gonna catch a fish right now because it's so high, but it really does not look that bad. So let's see if I can catch a trout here. Hopefully. Like I was saying, when I first started this video, the river was so high just a few weeks ago. I tried fishing here and the water was all the way up to where my camera's up at right now. Look at that first cast. Oh, what? No. First cast in the new spot. See, that didn't get as much luck last time though. Because last time I had a first cast, big old trout, and then bam, 2 squawfish. Like, that was definitely a trout though. It's like I'm fishing like a windy lake right now. There's that much current. Like pushing towards the bank. These are full on little waves. I think catching a trout in this little water right here might be close to a long shot, but may as well give it the old try real quick. Let's go give it another shot at a hole that I kind of saw when I was driving up here. I've actually never fished it. It's like almost close to the mouth of the LOCHSA, but it's not. So this place is just so darn swift. It's so fast here. I got hit by that one fish, actually 2 fish. Did not land them because I'm a noob. But let's go find some more slower water and yeah, this is my 240K hole. I named it the 240K hole because it was my first video on TikTok that actually, you know, kind of went viral. But other than that, let's keep fishing. This is what I got going on right in front of me, right in this culvert area. I'm counting probably, I don't know, 15 trout right there. They're not huge, but there is some pretty good size to them. So what I'm gonna do, set the old camera up again, top of this culvert, do a little bit of dangling with the old dangle dart. I wish I had the old fuzzy wuzzy with me, but let's see if we can get one of these trout to eat. That's pretty sick. You don't really run into spots like this too often when fishing this river. It's gotta be super quiet. When you can see a fish, more likely than not, that fish can see you. So, God, there's so many of them. They're everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere. I've always wanted to pull out and fish this hole, but I never have. I'm sorry, that kind of sounded weird. Pull out? No. I've always wanted to pull off the road and fish this hole, but I just never have. Like, I wish you guys could see. I don't know. Here, let me see if you guys can even see how many fish there is. See if I can zoom this in. Yeah, ain't no way you're seeing that. Ain't no way you're seeing that. Of course you're not. I'm just curious if one of them were going to eat this lure. Like, do a lot of people... I've never really seen anyone fish here. And this area is my backyard. And if you guys could see this go down, That'd be pretty darn sick. They're everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere. Well, they definitely see me. Wish I had some flies. I have one chasing it. Oh yeah, they're swarming it. There are some absolute toads in there. I'm not known for my sight fishing capabilities. What about if there's a trout out there? Now that could be a different story. Can I get it cast into here? Okay, they're definitely not gonna eat. They're not gonna eat this, that's for sure. And they're not stacked up in here because they're eating. Cutthroat, I thought maybe the cutthroat would have already spawned this year, but I could be completely wrong. That is very well what they could do. Could be doing. Let's actually go down on the bank and see if we can catch one. Pretty cool to see though. He said you don't see that very often. Around here at least. On the LOCHSA. Oh, that's probably tick central in here. There we go, there's a fish. That's a fish. Doesn't feel like a bad one either. That's a good trout. Not a bad little trout. I'm very happy to see you, buddy. Oh yeah. Oh, stay on, stay pinned, stay pinned. This one's really pretty. Oh, I missed him. In the net, yes. There we go. Oh, hook popped right out, look at that. What the hands? No, see, you gotta let me document you and then we can send you right on your way. That's all you gotta do. Just let me document you. Look at that fish. Look at the colors on that one. Beautiful, beautiful trout. Whew. Look at that fish. Beautiful. Oh, there he goes. Sweet. I was kind of getting a little discouraged at this little spot because you see all those spawning cutthroat over there. I'm almost 100% certain they are spawning right now. The, salmonoid and trout species tend to do that, go up into the shallower streams and do their funny business. But that guy, I just started working the old GOOGAN DART pretty slower than I have been today because I'm fishing a deeper pool, slower water, a little more of a finesse presentation. That guy came and slammed it. Just absolutely slobber donkeyed the old GOOGAN DART. It's a cool little lure. So, see if we can catch another one. Alrighty guys, well that's gonna do it for this little trout mission today. I absolutely loved fishing the GOOGAN DART. I think if the river wasn't so high, wasn't so flooded right now, I could pick apart the holes that I usually enjoy to pick apart. Like that second one I went to, that hole usually absolutely slays, but it's not right now because there's so much water getting pushed through it. So if you guys are interested in some good trout lures, go and pick yourself up any sort of little crappie jig, any crappie plastic, and that falls under this category. The old GOOGAN DART falls into that crappie plastic category. So with all that being said, I forgot to mention this, the state record. I had a buddy that, he's the one who got me on this lure. He caught the state record bull trout, a big old behemoth bull trout. I forget how many inches it was, but it's a state record, Idaho state record. You can look it up. Sawyer Livesey. And he caught the state record on the old little 1/16 ounce, 1/8 ounce jig head with the little crappie plastic. So that just goes to show, you know, it's a very versatile, very strong, good lure to fish when you're fishing beautiful streams like the one right behind me. So with all that being said, if you guys enjoyed this type of content, go ahead and let me know down in the comments below. I'm always chasing after new species, always making and creating a new adventure for you guys. So make sure to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. That'd be pretty sick. I'll see you guys in the next adventure. Peace out.